Hello, welcome to Inner Alchemist Tarot, where you are your own alchemist. Thank you for being here. Let's see what Spirit has in store for us. Hi Aquarius, welcome to the second half of January reading. Thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages that are about to come forward for Aquarius, rising sign. And if you have your moon in Aquarius, or if you're curious about your astrological chart, wherever your planets are in Aquarius, this also applies to you too, for whatever planet or house that you're interested in happens to be in Aquarius. So the cards have been cut and pre-shuffled with your energies. I'm going to warm them up as I go along here. This is a general reading, so put the pieces where they go. Not all the messages may apply. Take what you need, leave the rest. Some of the messages may be very specific to you. I'm going to draw from the oracles first, and then I'm going to draw a magnifying card glass. It's going to kind of oversee the reading. Draw some tarots, get some clarifier cards, and then draw a few more oracles and see what we have for you, Aquarius. Okay, I'm gonna draw out these tarot cards first, and I'll draw from the Sacred Destiny deck for the magnifying card. Okay, so what do we have for Aquarius Spirit from the tarot? Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Bottom, we have the Hanged Man. Okay, so let's see. For Aquarius, and we have Truth. Okay. Song of the Wind. Wind is the realm of the air elements, one of the four elements of life: air, water, fire, and earth, which is your element. Air takes form in the oxygen we breathe, as well as in breezes and zephyrs. It also represents our communication skills. When we speak, it is the air that passes through our mouths that allows us to speak and communicate. Wind is also prana, the source of life. As you communicate your truth to yourself and others, you'll find new energy and vitality emerging within your life. So the sacred landscape wants you to know, Aquarius, that be honest with yourself and speak from your heart. Find your truth. Listen for what it is, sincere and honest in others. One of the most difficult things to know is what's true for you and what isn't. Sometimes it takes sincere silence to find your inner voice of truth. But once you find it, let go of anything in your life that isn't authentic. Share your truth with others. Release relationships in which you can be yourself and be real. And you can't be real. Being genuine can allow your spirit to fly and the song of your soul to be heard in the universe. Being authentic, being genuine. Truth is an inside job. Yeah, sometimes you just have to get real quiet, get silent. Okay, so this is the Light Seer Tarot deck here. And we're going to do some clarifier cards for these with the Tarot of Oneness. This is a great deck. I find that it complements this Light Seer Tarot deck. So we have grand plans on your own and taking flight with this light bulb, and also with the birds here. Another air symbol, I want to say, of the mind. So kind of fitting here. Seven of Swords tends to be someone taking something from you, sneaking, or stealing, being facetious in a way, tricking and taking the swords, taking something from you. And genuine in the original tarot, it shows them sneaking off with a bunch of swords. And but the Seven of Swords can also mean you doing something undercover, right? And there's the moon doing something silently within yourself. Let's get a clarifier card. What's the Seven of Swords, Spirit? And again, swords being Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energies. We have Justice. The Justice card is a Libra. That's another air sign energies. It's also something's being balanced out. You see the scale right here? Or it could be a contract coming. You know, there's the court, you know, the gavel, the judge. But the Justice card, yeah, generally means something's being balanced. Something's being fared out. So good plans on your own and then taking flight. You're doing it undercover. And as you do, it's balancing out some situation here. What we're going to do is we're going to get more information in this reading. Find out what we're looking at here, okay? The truth is coming out. That's what I hear. The truth is coming out. Your truth is coming out. We have travel, promotion, reaching goals. There's another air balloon. And it's like, it looks like the earth. But again, taking flight. Something taking flight. That's why I feel like it's like, you know, we have the mind, right? That's the swords. That's the air signs. So it's all the mind, thoughts. But the mind, it's not just the brain that's in the skull and the body, of the physical body, but you also have your higher mind. So that receives, your brain receives from your higher mind. So the information is coming out for a reason and why that's being said. So again, tied with this truth, something's coming out, being authentic, genuine. That usually comes from you being all of who you are, speaking your truth. And again, there's that balance there. Taking flight, interesting, promotion, travel. And some of you might be traveling. Some of you might be getting a promotion at work or moving up in the company, getting hired at a job, moving up, you know. You might be giving yourself a promotion. This Knight of Swords has one thing in mind, and that is success. The Knight of Swords moves very quickly. He's running towards that bike to get on it. So it's a fast-moving energy, and I love it how, you know, there's both that, there's the chariot, right, as far as the vehicle, the car, and then there's a motorcycle here. So travel is big. What's this Knight of Swords, Spirit? Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a card that's showing you that something is coming in for you. It's like your ships are coming in. There's a ship right here. And that's another mode of travel, which is interesting. So all three of these cards have some kind of mode of travel. The car, the motorcycle, the boat. And 3 is the Trinity too. Mind, body, spirit. It's a very good card to have. Travel, reaching your goals. Something is coming in here for you. And again, it might have something to do with around the arena of your job, what you're doing with your employment. I mean, if you own your own company, if you work for yourself, it's the same thing. That's why it's saying, you know, giving yourself a promotion, or that could be metaphorical too. If you don't really have a job out there in the world, say that you don't work, for whatever reason, you know, take that as it is. Whatever applies to you. Missing piece and need clarity, headstrong. We got the Nine of Pentacles here. The Nine of Pentacles is a card where she succeeded alone. So the success, reaching goals. You know, she's reaching for her pentacle, the tree. It's already come to fruition. She did it alone. And she's really connected to her spirit guide here. So Nine of Pentacles is a card that shows of, I mean, look how happy she is. She's did it alone. She's very wealthy. Abundance doesn't always mean money too. Abundance can mean abundance of time, abundance of happiness, right? Abundance of love, abundance of connections, abundance of anything, really. Abundance of sunshine. The sun comes up every day for us. So abundance in the Pentacles is usually around money, career, finances, all that. Since we're having this promotion. Some of you might be traveling with your job. So again, you know, you put it where it goes. I just wanted to say that, is that it doesn't always mean money. We have this missing piece, need clarity, headstrong. What's this Nine of Pentacles, Spirit? Inspiration of Wands. So in the oneness of the Tarot of Oneness deck here, instead of the pages, we have inspiration, which is really neat. They do it a little differently. So let's look at this here. It's like here's another parasailing up here, and that little image, the image right up here. So it's another mode of like kind of like a transportation in a way. It's interesting images in these cards. Missing piece. The inspiration of Wands. The candle lit and the crystals, some tourmaline, some quartz crystals here, with the rainbow coming out of this candle here, with the, you know, all these butterflies, and we have the, again, the wand. Sometimes you'll see the lizard there. The lizards, they excrete like a certain white type of substance that it protects them. So, and then we have also the dragonflies right here too. So, you know, some spirits, spirit animals coming up here. But the butterflies also are the air symbols too, just like the dragonflies. And the lizard here is also represents the dreaming. And yeah, connection to spirit, missing the piece, the missing piece. Maybe through the travel, you're going to be getting clarity. It'll give you more. Headstrong is, you know, yeah, strength. Again, headstrong. A lot of this reading has a lot to do with the air, and which is of the mind. So let's see. Let's put this all together here. Again, missing piece. Missing. The Hangman is a Piscean card. The Hangman comes in as you're flowing with things. It's surrendering to a situation. It's also, as you do, you get a different perspective. That's a big message of the Hangman. Under here, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is a card that represents, it's first of all, tens are completion. Wheel of Fortune is, you know, something's turning in your favor. The wheel is always turning. Right. It depends on what you're doing with your actions. And I love the image here. It has the labyrinth. The labyrinth is one way in, one way out. The way in is the way out. So the way in, when you go within yourself, that's the way out of whatever the situation is, whatever you're doing. Life is like that, right? Your life is like a labyrinth. And the goal right there, right, is to go to the center. And as you get to the center, then you go out the way you came in. But it's a bit different because you know the bends and the turns and stuff. We have, look at how we have the polarity of the dark and the light here. You know, it depends on where you're swinging around. The wheel is usually, when it comes up, something is turning in your favor. So it's like luck. I don't necessarily prescribe to luck, because luck is really, when things that's perceived to be luck comes to you, you've been doing something within yourself that's in alignment. So that's a big message there. And as you do, and you gain perspective, you flow and allow things to happen, and then there's a Wheel of Fortunes coming in. So the second half of January looks like, you know, as you be authentic and genuine, and you move silently, not proving anything. You're just doing something within yourself without saying anything to anybody. It's such a silent journey that on your own, and that you're taking flight. Something's being balanced out with this situation here. So travel could mean journeying within too. And you're reaching your goals. You are succeeding. That's that Knight of Pentacles, doing it on your own, succeeding. And something is coming in for you. There's that promotion. You're like stepping up a level. And then getting the clarity as you do. And that's why I love that inspiration of wands. It's like lighting the candle, working with spirit, and the protection. You see the like the white and the black. It's just that balancing again, balance, balance, balance. Working with spirit and then grounding it in the earth. And then you have all these guides right here coming up that are assisting you with this, giving you the missing piece, being strong in your mind. Okay, so let's do a couple more messages here for Aquarius spirit. What do we have? Yeah, may all this be making sense. We'll see what happens here. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life, regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Okay, this is interesting. What an interesting image this is. There's so many symbols on here. We have the star. Looks like we have the star tetrahedron right here, which is the pentagram. Again, that's the 4 directions, and then spirit, ethereal. And then we have like the shining of the eyes coming out here. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. That's beautiful. And I just, this right here in the center, this boat right on the ocean, 3 of Wands. Look deep within your heart. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You'll be surprised where it leads. Just like what the Hangman was saying, go with the flow. And one more. It's like dream-like. I love this image. The moon and the sun shining at the same time. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. There's another one, my love for you. So I feel like Spirit is coming through with this, and knowing that you're so loved, Aquarius. Sometimes we get so caught up in the head and we're trying to figure things out. We're not so heart-centered. So it's to find that balance. That's Justice card, is balancing out, going within, connecting to your heart space, and then again, working with spirit, working with the higher mind, and receiving those messages, receiving and remaining connected to spirit while you remain true to yourself, remain on your own, right? But you're taking flight, and as you do, that's that balancing. That's just like the Justice card. You're balancing between the human self and your soul self, and it takes a little of this and a little of that to do that, but it looks like it's really good for January as far as reaching your goals. It's like many mixed messages here, but again, this is a general reading, so take what you need and leave the rest with this. But yeah, and thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages for Aquarius. Thank you for subscribing and giving a thumbs up in this reading if it's resonating with you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for being here. I sure do appreciate you. And stay tuned for the White Rabbit reading at the beginning of February. Also, the General Zodiac reading for the month of February. And we'll be back for the first part of February reading for you. There is a full moon coming up or a new moon in Aquarius on the 29th of January as we come into your sun sign. So happy birthday too. Because we won't be back until the beginning of February, and we're coming right into your sun sign on January 20th. So if you are between January 20th and the 1st, 2nd, I'll probably be back here in the 3rd. I'm not looking at the calendar right now, but we usually do the air signs on Wednesdays. So that being said, happy birthday. So may you be well, and again, I appreciate you so much for being here. Thank you.